These are the three questions that you needed to prepare for to make your way through any interview. At Cardinal Search, we offer each of our candidates extensive interview prep. We realize that being a lateral, attorney is different than interviewing for OCI or as a student, for instance. Now you have actual experience that is going to be quizzed. You have a narrative that you need to explain, and you're the only one. They're hiring one person, they're not hiring many. So the stakes are definitely higher. And we suggest an immense amount of preparation for the job that you want. But at a bare minimum, I'd like you to think about and prepare for these three overarching questions. Why are you here? Can you do our work? Do we like you? Would you fit in with our team? Literally, those three questions, if you think about them and prepare for them, the responses you have can really apply to a host of different questions. What are you looking for? Why are you leaving your firm? Speaks to why are you here? What have your hours been like? Speaks to certainly, can you do our work? Might also speak a little bit to the other two questions. And, there's a myriad of even behavioral questions are ones that if you've really thought through these three topics, you're going to be able to respond. So what do I want you to do to prepare? I want you to think about your narrative, your themes, and your talking points for each of these three questions. And I want you to do it from the perspective of the employer. What do they need to hear? What should they hear? What do they want to hear? And if you create the narrative or the talking points or the themes for those three questions, it won't matter what other question you get. You're just going to think back and say, oh, this is my theme. This is my narrative. And that will help you respond. I'm going to be doing a lot of different interview tips on LinkedIn. I really do think that it's an art. It requires a lot of, kind of nuances, and we'll talk through them. But hopefully this gets you started, and please reach out if you have any questions.